Every city has its ghosts. Some whisper through crumbling buildings, others hide in the shadows of history. But in Detroit, there's something far older and far more sinister. A creature, a harbinger of doom, a red-eyed specter who brings misfortune wherever it treads. It's called the Nain Rouge, the Red Dwarf of Detroit. The story begins long before Detroit was the Motor City, back when it was a wild land and legends roamed freely. The Nain Rouge, or Red Dwarf in French, was first reported by settlers in the early 1700s. They described it as a small, impish creature, barely 4 feet tall, with glowing red eyes, rotting teeth, and boots worn from centuries of wandering. But don't let the size fool you. The Nain Rouge wasn't just a mischievous spirit. It was a demon, feared by the indigenous peoples long before the French ever arrived. A creature born from chaos, feeding on human despair. To understand the Nain Rouge, we have to go back to its origins. The legend is a strange fusion of French folklore and Native American spirituality. In old French tales, there were beings called lutins, goblin-like creatures who caused mischief and haunted homes. French settlers brought these stories with them across the ocean, and something darker took root in the New World. Local indigenous tribes, especially the Anishinaabe, told stories of powerful spirits tied to nature and the land. Some believe the Nain Rouge is a corrupted guardian spirit, twisted by colonial disruption. Others say it's an angry trickster, born from the imbalance brought by settlers. These two belief systems merged, and out of them emerged something unique. Something that would haunt Detroit for centuries. Legend has it that the curse of Detroit began with one man, Antoine de la Mothe Cadillac, the city's founder. In 1701, Cadillac was visited by a fortune teller. She warned him of our Red Dwarf, a spirit that must never be offended. But Cadillac, proud and defiant, dismissed her warning. Days later, while walking near the Detroit River, he encountered a grotesque, grinning creature, the Nain Rouge. Furious at its mockery, Cadillac struck the beast with his cane. The dwarf disappeared into the shadows, and Cadillac's life began to unravel. His fortune collapsed. He was imprisoned. His name became a warning, a curse on anyone who dared disrespect the Red Demon. Since that fateful day, the Nain Rouge has become an omen, a herald of tragedy. Whenever it is seen, misfortune follows. Before the deadly attack on Fort Detroit during Pontiac's rebellion, the Nain was spotted dancing through the fog, cackling. In 1805, a devastating fire destroyed nearly all of Detroit. Witnesses swore they saw the Red Dwarf dancing among the flames. July 1967, one of the deadliest riots in American history. Just days before, a woman claimed to see a hunched red figure limping through an alley near 12th Street. She never told anyone until it was too late. You might think this is just old folklore, but the Nain Rouge didn't vanish with the past. Reports of sightings continue to this day. It was March. Cold as hell. I saw this thing. Red cloak, scraggly beard, hunched back. It stared at me. I swear to God, I couldn't move. I thought it was a kid in a costume. But the eyes, they weren't human. A week later, my house burned down. I've never talked about it since. Every year in Detroit, locals gather for the Marche du Nain Rouge, a festival meant to drive the demon away. People dress in costumes to confuse it, to prevent it from placing its curse. But some believe the parade does more harm than good, that drawing attention to the Nain only strengthens it, that mocking it enrages it, and every year, Someone disappears, someone gets sick, a fire starts, a crash happens. Is it coincidence? Or is the Nain watching, waiting? So what does this ancient specter want? Revenge, chaos, or something worse? Some say the Nain Rouge is the physical embodiment of Detroit's pain, a mirror of its fear and fury. Others say it is the last remnant of a forgotten god, abandoned, hungry, and angry. The Nain doesn't need to kill you. It just needs you to see it, and your fate is sealed. He may be watching now. Maybe he's outside your window. Maybe he's behind you at the bus stop. A red scarf, a crooked smile, a whisper in the wind. Would you recognize the Nain Rouge before it's too late? If you ever visit Detroit and you see something small, red and grinning, don't look too long. And whatever you do, don't make it angry. If you want to hear more spooky and mysterious tales, click the subscribe button and give us a like. If you've heard an urban legend tale and want us to explore its hidden depths, leave us a comment below.